Hey YouTube. I still have the yellow light of death, but I still want to do an update video of everything that I've got in the States, including clothes, not many clothes, movies, Blu-rays, games, and all that stuff. So I'll do clothes first. Went to Hot Topic, went to one of my favorite stores in the U.S. So I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt. It was on clearance, and yeah, if you grew up in the early 90s and late 80s, you have to remember the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show. That show was awesome, and plan on getting the seasons on DVD eventually. So yeah, I got that shirt. Uh, got a Power Rangers shirt, pretty awesome. I saw one episode of the show because they re-aired it on TV. I mentioned that in my last couple videos, and wow, it's really bad what they did to it. They took the whole franchise of the original Power Rangers and they changed it with these weird, uh, like slideshow picture things or something like that. I'll like put I'll put a video link into the description so you can see what they did to the show. It's a lot clearer, but the effects that they added are just horrible. I can't believe they did that. And of course, I got an Uncharted 2 Among Thieves shirt with Nathan Drake. Game of the year, baby. So gotta have that. One of my favorite PS3 game right now. So hopefully I get my PS3 fixed so I can play online again. And got a Nightmare Before Christmas necklace. Love that movie. Nightmare Before Christmas hat. It's also reversible to white. And yeah, that's the clothes I just got lately. Let's do the movies next. Got Hairspray. I love musicals. I mean, if you were a kid, you have to grow up with musicals like Walt Disney and stuff, so I always like musicals. Hairspray is a good movie, has a lot of humor. I love that John Travolta is a fat mom, and that's just hilarious in the whole movie. So yeah. Princess Bride, this is actually my sister's, but this is still a pretty good movie. It's like an action kind of comedy movie thing. What I really thought was cool about this cover, though, was, it shows Princess Bride here, and it has their picture over there, too. But if you flip it, it says Princess Bride again. And I thought, like, wow, did they thought of that, or was that coincidence that they made it to Princess Bride reversible or something like that? Good movie. These three movies, you know what these are. 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, Superbad. I love these movies, but I just never had a chance to buy them. So when I went to Target, they were each like $5 or $6.95, something like that. So I had to buy them. Funny movies. Addams Family and Addams Family Values, 2 movie and 1 DVD disc. One of my favorite movies when I was little, and I think that Tim Burton should do a remake of this movie or a reboot. These movies are awesome, but I think Tim Burton would do an awesome job redoing this franchise. Spaceballs. It's a parody video of Star Wars. If you like stupid funny movies like this is a classic. You should check out Spaceballs. It's pretty hilarious if you like stupid funny movies. It's probably on YouTube by now, so check it out. And if you, of course, grew up watching shows like Captain Planet, Dinosaurs, Transformers, He-Man, She-Ra, all that stuff, you probably know what this is. Defenders of the Earth. This was another kind of like a superhero kind of show. And it has 4 movie collections, so it has enough episodes for 4 movies, I guess. And it's not the whole series, but I got this for $5 at Target, and my God, like, it's kind of funny the way that they drew these characters and the way they made them talk. But it's still a classic. I used to watch it when I was little, so I had to buy it. And Hayao Miyazaki's Howl's Moving Castle. This is actually my sister's, but still I like watching it too. My favorite Miyazaki films is Princess Mononoke, so check that out. And this is a pretty good movie. I still love Princess Mononoke more. Had to get Season 1 Dragon Ball Z and Season 4. They were both $20 for the whole season, which usually, seasons are like $40 or $30, something like that. So I'm glad that they lowered the price, but so far I've only been able to pick up the seasons of Dragon Ball Z. I'm planning on getting the whole thing because, Dragon Ball Z, like, made anime so popular back in the day. And onto the Blu-rays. Blu-rays and games, actually. I only got 2 games since I've been here. I haven't bought Heavy Rain or Mag or Alien vs Predator yet because I'm still waiting for my PS3 to be fixed and it could save me some money. So I got Fight Club on Blu-ray. Awesome movie, one of my favorites. Edward Norton, Brad Pitt. What's hilarious about this movie is the humor and the fight scenes are great. But when you first start the movie, when you go to the main menu, it takes you to like a sappy love comedy called Never Been Kissed by Drew Barrymore. And it shows her picture and it shows like, it tells you to like, play the movie scene selection and stuff. And I'm like, did they just switch discs on me for Fight Club and put in this sappy love story? It goes to the real Fight Club main menu, which was hilarious. Got Zombieland. I was the first one to get this at Target when it first came out on the same day. I went there like at 10 in the morning and when they opened and it was there. First one to pick it. Awesome movie. My favorite zombie movie next to Shaun of the Dead, which is another hilarious... Oops, shit. Another hilarious zombie movie. So, yeah, Zombieland. Love this movie. Can't wait for a sequel. Got Batman the movie with Adam West and Burt Ward. You know, the original Batman TV series. It's like they're trying to be serious, but they're trying to be making fun of the series too or something like that. Just the way they talk, the way they act. It's just so... It's so stupid and funny about it. I just had to get this, and it was only like $10, so got that. I got RoboCop at a Navy Exchange for $10 because it was on the Black Friday sale, but they still had it up for $10, so I ended up getting it. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to watch this yet because of when I bought this, that's the same night my PS3 broke, so I haven't watched it yet. But RoboCop, another classic movie. Gotta get that. I got Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. This movie, I never watched it before until my sister told me to watch it, and I watched it, and I was like, wow, it's pretty good. She said it's like a classic. And also, I had to watch it because it was in Hot Fuzz. They talked about that movie, so I ended up watching it. Oh, wait. Also, I got these two movies when I was still at the military base I was at before, during Christmas. I got District 9, awesome movie. And I also got, here it is, Something Dark Side with Family Guy. You know, that's just a movie. It was like only $20, I think, which is, I thought that was the right price for it. I just had to get it because I couldn't find it online, and, you know, I'll probably get the first one on Blu-ray too, even though it doesn't need to be on Blu-ray, but it's still funnier that way. And this is just where I keep all the DVDs and stuff, and Blu-rays. And the only two games I've got here are the God of War collection and Darksiders. Because unfortunately, you know, my PS3 is still broken, like I keep telling, and I need to save money anyway, so I plan on getting Heavy Rain and Mag eventually. But God of War collection, pretty good. I never played the God of War series. That's the reason I bought this game, man. It's pretty fun. I love God of War 3 demo, so I had to get this. And yeah, I saw like comparisons from the PS2 version and the PS3 version, the way they made it to HD, and it's not much difference. It's just a little bit more sharper, but still, I thought it was pretty good. It's a fun game. Unfortunately, you know, my data got deleted, so sucks. Same thing for this game, Darksiders. A pretty solid hack and slash game, as everyone knows. You play as War, one of the four horsemen, during an apocalyptic war, where he was framed for it. And the gameplay was solid, but I loved the ending. The ending for this movie was epic, and the boss battle was pretty hard. Because, you know, usually you have, like, those three things where you just fight a bunch of guys the first round, more guys the second round, and then you finally fight the boss. So, yeah. Pretty good game. I was going to get Bayonetta, but, you know, it sucks for the PS3, so I'm not going to get that anymore. So, yeah, guys, that's what I've got lately. And also, a couple of weeks ago, I got my 100th subscriber. Thank you. I think it's Ultima something. I'll write it down and then put it in the description. Ultima something. But thank you for being my 100th subscriber. I never thought I would get 100 subscribers. And I would have done a special, like I guess a game room or my game setup. But, you know, I'm still stuck in this hotel. But I do have a house. I have to just wait for the lady to move out so I can move in. So yeah, hopefully I can do that pretty soon. But Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend. See you around.